Yellow Jacob, and today have a quick little unboxing for you. And so yeah, let's go ahead and get into it here. As I mentioned, got a new jersey in the mail here, and ironically enough, it was kind of one of those I forgot that I bid it on. It was from Shop Goodwill, and well, I actually ended up winning this thing for about $10, but Jesus, after shipping and all that stuff, it came out to almost 30. Yeah, kind of a bad thing about when you buy something for as cheap as you do, but the shipping is like almost twice as much, because originally the jersey itself only cost me like $10, but with all the shipping and stuff like that, it came up to, like I said before, almost 30. So, still, I mean, with all that said, though, this is still definitely worth that price. Granted, I don't know if I necessarily go too much higher than that, but again, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and open this up, and I'll kind of explain more about it. Let's just say this particular jersey is of a style for this team that I've actually been looking at for a while. And I also do have quite a few jerseys of this team. So, let's go ahead and get into it. And like I say, this was a Shop Goodwill purchase from Southern Florida. So that's kind of your hint there. And yes, it is a team based out of the state of Florida. And also, hopefully everyone had a happy Thanksgiving. I know I did, and all that stuff. So, hope everyone has a safe holiday season and all that jazz. So, but, reveal here. Make sure there's nothing else in here. Oh, yep, there is. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. So you can see here, some of these do come with a receipt, some of them don't. It is a Dolphins jersey. And this particular Dolphins jersey is please. Give me one sec here while I get this on the hanger. The orange alternate of none other than Brandon Marshall, who, well, let's just say his time with Miami was interesting at best, or interesting at the least, I should say. Oh boy. Still remember hearing that story about him. But Brandon Marshall, Miami Dolphins orange alternate. And again, the reason why I say this was still worth the price, granted it's only a premier, but it's still, one of the orange alternates, which in my opinion is one of my, if not my favorite style of Dolphins jersey. From like the 97 to 2010, 2011, kind of right around there. And then it was from like 97 until 2012. And then in 2013, I believe, is when they switched over to the current style that they're at. But, I mean, a lot of Dolphins fans will say this is probably one of the better eras. If not the era before, like the rookie, Marino, the Greasy, and that era. But I just love this orange jersey. It just pops because, again, it screams Miami Dolphins, if you know anything about the Dolphins. So, yeah, let's go ahead and kind of get into it. Like I say, it's a Reebok Premier. So, it's the in between the replica and the authentic. So, it's only single stitched, whereas, like my Pritchett jersey back there of a similar style is triple stitched. Here is one of my favorite things about the Premier jerseys that I wish Nike would do with their limiteds is actually show off the team colors and like the team helmet. It's one of the reasons why I really loved the Premier jerseys. That, and they were literally half the price of the Authentics. But again, that's kind of how it usually is, why a lot of these are like their best sellers or the middle of the road jerseys. But yeah, Marshall on the back, 19. Like I say, everything's single stitched. The single stitch 19 on the side with the screened on stripes, Dolphin logo, and the Reebok Vector, which has a little wear and tear on her. But yeah, I mean, all things considered, it's definitely worth the price that I paid for it, but I wouldn't have gone much higher than that, especially with the shipping. But the jersey itself was only like $10, so I mean, hell, even in like the Goodwills that I've worked at and stuff like that, there's been some replica jerseys that have costed like 20, $30 that they've wanted for it. In fact, one little quick story about that. There was a Tom Brady replica Patriots jersey when I was working there that I was considering buying, but they wanted like $45 for it, screen printed. And I'm like, I mean, considering that thing retailed for about 75, 80, yeah, whatever. But again, so yeah, no, that'll pretty much conclude this pickup. And yeah, like I say, got this out of the Goodwill in Southern Florida. Brandon Marshall was a pretty good receiver for his time in the league, even though he did have some off the field issues, let's just put it that way. But yeah, no, I mean, all in all, he was a pretty solid receiver. Played for a lot of different teams. I mean, a lot of different teams towards the end there. Let's see here, Miami, obviously. I think he started in Denver, played for Chicago, played for the Jets. I think he was even up in Seattle for a little bit. But, yeah, no, I mean, he was always a pretty good receiver, all things considered. But, yeah, all in all, not too bad. I mean, it's definitely not in mint condition by any means. But, again, for like $10, can't really complain. So, yeah, basically, until we meet again, this is Jacob. Have a good day.